There are a lot of illegal substances in Chicago: heroin, cocaine, ecstasy, and goose liver. It's called foie gras, a French delicacy made from the fat and livers of force-fed ducks and geese. It's been banned in the city because animal rights activists say that force feeding is inhumane. We should treat geese with the same respect we treat veal. Meanwhile, the chefs and the foodies are upset. If rich people can't eat foie gras, they'll have no choice but to eat their own money. So, what's going on here? Have the activists gone too far? Are the chefs overreacting? Or are these geese just scared of getting their freshman 15? So how are you coping with the ban on foie gras?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So you're in denial? What do you think foie gras is?
I don't know, it sounds like a genre of music or something.
What do you think of the foie gras ban?
I think it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Things that are meant to be eaten will be eaten.
Probably a minority of people are offended by how it's made or how the animals are treated.
Have you ever eaten foie gras before?
No, never. And maybe I will. I don't know where, probably not in Chicago, but I will. Maybe I'll have to try it now.
I know a dealer. Don't you think we should just ban foie gras because it's French?
That's probably a better idea. I think if they would have done that, that probably would have passed wonderfully without any conflict.
Is it inhumane to force feed?
I don't know how they do it. Well, force feeding? No, that's not right, actually.
But your mother force-fed you from the nipple.
No, that's not true.
That's right. He wanted it. But how do you know the geese don't want it? I decided to find out. Unfortunately, there weren't any foie gras farms in the area, and I didn't have one DVD from PETA. So I did some hands-on research. The results were inconclusive. So I met up with Joe Moore, the alderman who proposed the ban, raising his approval rating among geese to 72%. Margin of error, 94%.
The production of foie gras, the only way you can do it basically is to torture a creature. There is a difference between the quick slaughter of an animal and the torture for 3 to 4 weeks before that animal is slaughtered.
And now that the ban's in place, it's safe for Chicagoans to go out to a restaurant, order a meal, and know that no animals were harmed.
Well, to know that no animal was tortured for 3 to 4 weeks.
Have you ever visited one of the foie gras farms and seen the production?
No, I haven't, but there has been extensive video.
But aren't videos deceptive? And if you outlaw foie gras, doesn't that just mean only the outlaws have foie gras? I decided to get another perspective. Durand is the head chef at Serrano's Bistro and has vowed to fight the ban.
I have done, foie gras myself. I have been to the farm in Hudson Valley. Force feeding of the ducks is just not inhumane. It's not, cruel. All those, videotape and picture are a montage of, things. That's not real.
But chef, why cook with torture when you can cook with love?
Well, that's like, as I said, there is no torture. A duck doesn't gag. A duck, doesn't chew. So his neck is expendable.
There have been 10 countries in Europe that have banned foie gras. The nation of Israel, which was at one time the 4th largest producer of foie gras, has banned it in that country.
Do you think eventually the only place where it will be legal is Amsterdam?
I'd have to look at my list, but I think the Netherlands is one of the countries that's banned foie gras, so it's not safe in Amsterdam either.
Let's say I want to go to a restaurant and get foie gras, but it's been banned. What do I need to say to get it? Could I say something like, I'm on a wild goose chase?
Well, I don't think so. Once again, that's not about the foie gras. If we talk about the foie gras, this lawsuit is about freedom of choice. We're upset because we don't want government to come into our kitchen. We want the customer to tell us what they want, what they don't want.
How people treat animals is a predictor according to the studies, about how they treat other human beings. The presence or absence of foie gras is not going to make any difference in anybody's life.
You just made every chef in the city really mad at you. Are you concerned that you might go out to eat and they'll spit in your food?
That's a very good question. Maybe I ought to go eat in the suburbs.
Please don't eat me. Please don't eat my liver.
No, he's not saying that.
It's not?
No, they want to be
Sounds like
force-fed. Only good, healthy dogs are going through the force feeding.
Why are you force feeding me?
Love you. When you taste foie gras, it's like so sublime. It's like falling in love the first time. I don't know if you remember the first time you...
I've never fell in.
No? Well, yeah, and then you either have... Maybe you have to eat foie gras. Look at that.
This is the dish.
Yeah.
Should I say a prayer for the goose parts?
No, that's all happiness.
It's very good.
Thank you. I love you.
A little aftertaste of sadness, but
No, you said you didn't say that at
it's very
first.
good.